Hey travelers, today we're sharing 16 tricks for visiting Italy. Our first trick is to bring a water bottle. This is super helpful because so many cities in Italy have fountains all over where you can go fill up your bottle for free with clean, drinkable water. If you haven't been to Europe before, you might be surprised to find out that water is not free. When you're ordering at a restaurant, it can really add up your bill. So this is a great way to stay hydrated without paying so much in just bottled water. Please note that you shouldn't bring your own bottled water to a restaurant and set it on the restaurant table, as that can be really rude. Another trick we suggest is enjoy the little moments. Put your phone away. It's so easy to see remarkable works like the Sistine Chapel or the Colosseum and be tempted to whip out your phone to take a picture, but it's important to also just enjoy these moments and put your phone away for a minute. If you're traveling in the summer, it's crucial to bring a fan. Italians don't believe in air conditioning, so it can get pretty hot. We suggest bringing one of those little handheld foldable fans. There are even some frisbees that are linked in our description below that are really convenient and easy to put in your pocket and can keep you cool while you're waiting in line. Another key point is to map out your day, but leave room for surprises. We suggest doing things like museums and galleries, things that you need tickets for at the beginning of the day. Do it as early as you can. That way you avoid the lines, it's usually not as hot, and then you have the rest of the day to do other things while other tourists are waiting in line. But don't plan so much that you can't take advantage of spontaneous moments. For example, one night in Florence, we had planned to go to dinner at a restaurant, and then we left some room after to wander around the city. Then we stumbled upon an outdoor concert that we didn't know about earlier, and we loved it. I know this one is tricky with jet lag and traveling, but get up early. Being one step ahead of all the other tourists will really give you an edge when it comes to seeing all the things that you want to see. Plus, not gonna lie, some of my favorite memories from Italy are getting up early, getting a pastry, and walking around the streets of Venice. Don't worry about tipping. People from the US tend to think that tipping in other countries is the same as tipping in the US, but it's not. So when you go to a restaurant, tipping is totally optional. Pickpockets are a natural byproduct of touristy places, so you can guarantee there's going to be some around wherever you're going. But the good news is these are totally avoidable if you follow the right precautions. Always be aware of your surroundings, especially when you're standing still or are in a crowd. Keep your valuables close to your body and within sight. That's why we recommend having a side bag or a fanny pack rather than a backpack. If you're eating at a restaurant or a cafe outside, don't leave your bag on the back of your chair. Keep it in front of you, and I actually like to loop one of the straps around my leg. All in all, be cautious, be aware of your surroundings, and if something happens, make the best of it. Remember that when a pickpocket steals from you, it's a bummer, but it's a week's worth of their salary, and try to keep that in perspective. Next, use maps. Obviously, Google Maps and Apple Maps are super helpful. I even like using paper maps that you can get at a hotel or your Airbnb. It can be really helpful mapping out where you're going and see things along the way. Take your time at restaurants. Italians like to sit and enjoy and talk long after the food is all put away. So when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Be willing to try new things. Italy has so many delicious foods to offer, but some of them might be different for you. Step out of your comfort zone and order something new. When you're going to see a famous place like St. Peter's Basilica or the Duomo in Florence, be sure to climb to the top. It usually costs just a few euros and you get an incredible view of the entire city. Talk to the locals. Italians are generally super friendly, outgoing people, and they love making conversation. So don't be afraid to strike up conversation with your waiter or someone at the gelateria and have a great time getting to know the locals. Traveling by train is a great way to get around Italy. Not only is it super affordable, but you also get a fantastic view of the countryside. To make things easier, Just download one of the train apps, we'll link them below, or you can go online and buy your tickets ahead of time. You can also buy tickets at the train station at one of the kiosks. Just switch the language to English. One of the rules for our program is that you must get gelato every day. While that's sort of a joke, it's also a really good idea. There are so many flavors to try that you simply should get gelato every day just so you can taste them all. When it comes to souvenirs, there are so many options. We suggest getting something that you'll have forever, like a nice piece of artwork or a leather wallet. Last but not least, enjoy the mishaps. There are going to be missed trains or other hiccups along your journey, but just enjoy them. That's all part of the adventure of traveling. We hope you enjoyed these tricks for traveling in Italy. Be sure to check out our website for more travel tips and see how you can live in Italy for free.